through the night to recover evidence during a massive raid of the former Pritchard Water Board manager's home.
Courtroom bombshell.
Nothing surprises me anymore, not around this place, honestly.
The discovery investigators made during the Bradley home raid that forced the judge to hold Nia Bradley without bond.
Neighbors shocked.
Some older people who can't even pay their bill, got to choose between medicine and water bill.
What neighbors had to say as more and more items were recovered from the Bradley home.
NBC 15 News at 6 starts now.
Handbags, handguns, and a hoard of high-end merchandise. It was all confiscated in an early morning raid at the home of former Pritchard Water Board manager Nia Bradley. Tonight, Bradley and her husband Anthony are both in Metro Jail on felony theft and receiving stolen property charges. We have team coverage tonight. Let's begin with my co-anchor Kim Anderson, who is live outside the Bradley home tonight. And Kim, crews are combing through the mountain of merchandise recovered from that raid.
Yeah, Greg, county and federal officials are doing whatever they can to recover as many items as they can. Now, NBC 15 News was first on the scene and on air as this raid took place earlier this morning. They had piles and piles of stuff were taken from this home on Charmingdale Drive South. In fact, as we were standing here just a few minutes ago, a UPS truck pulled up and delivered some more stuff here. Now, this all happened while Mrs. Bradley made her first court appearance after turning herself in. NBC 15's Ken McGrath was here all day. Ken, you arrived as investigators were taking things out of the house and this raid was unfolding.
That's right, Kim, and wow, what a scene it was. It was quite the scene. Now, investigators, they found more than just expensive bags and shoes. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office and the District Attorney's Office taking the lead on the raid of Nia Bradley's home. The 7,000 block of Charmingdale Drive South filled with onlookers and a massive law enforcement presence. Countless items were taken out of the home as the search warrant was served. Dozens of Louis Vuitton bags, Gucci bags, purses, and dozens of shoes, brands like Nike, Adidas, and Puma. The DA's office tells us the Louis Vuitton merchandise alone filled up 2 Chevy Tahoes.
There's just a lot here. I've never seen anything like it.
Also confiscated, a safe, at least 2 large plasma TVs and furniture. We're told the items will be taken to a secure facility. The DA's office says the attic and every room in Nia Bradley's home was filled with merchandise allegedly purchased with the water board's credit card. The dollar amount, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It's just mind-blowing that, you know, first of all, that somebody would still steal public funds, but then, you know, to purchase these vanity items, it's infuriating. We're going to hold people accountable for this.
Also seized in the raid, multiple guns, including handguns, shotguns, and assault-style rifles.
It is a multi-agency effort. We're partnering with several different agencies to make sure this is investigated to the fullest extent and that people are prosecuted.
And while the raid was happening, a big development. The husband of Nia Bradley was arrested. He was taken out of the home in handcuffs.
Don't say Anthony, y'all.
Captain Paul Birch with the Mobile County Sheriff's Office says Anthony Bradley has been charged with receiving stolen property in the first degree. Birch says that Bradley is also potentially facing more charges. Now, Anthony Bradley, he is expected to make his first court appearance next week. Of course, we'll keep you posted right here on the air and online. Reporting live in Mobile, I'm Ken McGrath, NBC 15 News. Greg, we'll send it back to you.
Ken, thanks. And as that raid was happening at her home, Nia Bradley appeared before a judge for a bond hearing. The judge denying bond and deemed her a flight risk after a bombshell discovery. As investigators conducted that raid at her home, they found passport documents, including a new passport for her husband. That revelation came just after Bradley's attorney was arguing his client was not a risk. The discovery of the passport documents seemed unexpected even to her attorney.
Would it surprise you if you found out that your client had recently tried to get a passport after or shortly before these allegations came out?
Nothing surprises me anymore, not around this place, honestly. I mean, this is what it is. It's, you know, we knew this investigation was coming as far as the search warrant. She didn't run. She turned herself in. You know, we've cooperated to the extent that we can, but, you know, it is what it is at this point.
Mobile County District Attorney Ashley Rich tells NBC 15 News she'll be seeking permission from the court to open the envelope with the passport in it. Bradley's next hearing is set for March 7th. Her husband Anthony's bond hearing is set for Monday morning.
As investigators pulled up to Nia Bradley's home this morning, neighbors came outside of their homes unexpectedly surprised and confused about what was going on today. NBC 15's Laura Barcheski continues our team coverage tonight. Laura, I know as we've been standing out here just this evening, neighbors are still coming out. They're talking to each other, standing by their cars. What did they have to say to you today?
Yeah, well, Kim, they say it's one thing to hear about all of these alleged purchases by the Bradleys, and it's another to see it all out on the front lawn. One man even said this looked like a yard sale to him because of the sheer number of boxes and bags, Nike shoes, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci bags. We first told you about some of the alleged purchases when we obtained an audit of the Pritchard Water Board spending. $17,000 spent at Louis Vuitton and $9,000 at Gucci was listed, and right next to it, Nia Bradley's name. Law enforcement pulled it all out onto the lawn for everybody to see. One man says he's disappointed and believes the people of Pritchard deserved better.
It's a shame the way she, manipulate the water company, got them people over there with that high water bill, them older people who can't even pay their bill, got to choose between medicine and water bill, and all the stuff they say she bought that was really unnecessary.
Coming up tonight at 10, I'll bring you the complete picture of what happened out here today. Reporting live in Mobile, Laura Barcheski, NBC 15 News.
Pritchard Mayor Jimmy Gardner says he will schedule a series of meetings in each of the city's council districts to address the water board crisis. He says these meetings will give residents a chance to ask questions and get answers. We'll, of course, let you know when those dates are released.
Well, NBC 15 News first alerted you to this breaking news story through our NBC 15 News app. For more breaking news alerts, download our NBC 15 News app in the App Store or on Google Play.
Mobile police have arrested the man they say killed 3 people, including the relatives of local rapper Honeycomb Brazy. 21-year-old Patrick Lewis was charged with the murders of Tony and Layla Lewis. Police say they were shot to death last February as their home in the Happy Hill community burned down around them. He's also charged with killing 21-year-old Brian Maynard in the shops at Bel Air parking lot last September.
It really gives us great pleasure to be able to stand here and bring some sense of closure to both families as it relates to those homicides.
The other 3 men have been charged with the Lewis's murder as well. Patrick Lewis bond is set for Monday morning, his hearing. A former daycare worker has been sentenced to 20 years in prison after she admitted to discarding the body of a dead child on the side of the road. Last year, Valerie Patterson pleaded guilty to manslaughter after 5-year-old Caden Johnson died inside a locked daycare van in 2017. His body was found alongside Demetropolis Road. An update now on last night's shooting on Bernice Hudson Drive. We now know the 55-year-old man who was shot multiple times has died from his injuries. His name has not been released, and so far no arrests have been made in that case. Heading over to the Eastern Shore now, Spanish Fort police have connected a suspect in a recent police chase to a string of car break-ins currently under investigation. NBC 15's Corey Pippin is live at the Spanish Fort Police Department with more tonight. And Corey, police are still searching for some suspects there.
Yeah, Greg, that's right. Greg, that's right. Police believe at least 4 men were responsible for those break-ins, which investigators say happened in multiple neighborhoods Tuesday night. So far, the only suspect in custody is 27-year-old Joshua Johnson, a Daphne resident. The arrest was made after state police say a trooper observed a black Toyota Camry speeding on the causeway just after 10 Tuesday night and tried to pull the vehicle over. Authorities say Johnson, who was the driver, refused to stop and sped into Mobile County. He was arrested after the chase ended, but 3 other occupants ran from the scene. During the pursuit, authorities say 3 weapons were thrown out of the vehicle, including an AR rifle and 2 shotguns. Only the shotguns were recovered. Spanish Fort police say the firearms are connected to car break-ins earlier that night. Unlocked vehicles were the target.
Groups like this are targeting this area because they know it's very common. It's an easy target for them. Firearms that's what they're specifically looking for in most cases. And it's a commodity, you know, for over on the streets. I mean, they can easily sell it.
Authorities are still looking for those 3 other suspects. Doorbell video actually captured several homeowners encountering the suspects Tuesday night. We'll have that video and reaction from homeowners coming up tonight at 10. Reporting live in Spanish Fort, I'm Corey Pippin, NBC 15 News.